Okay, this has got to be the most insane thing I've ever heard. So, it's so insane since we in 2026, it looks like everybody losing their goddamn mind. We might as well start with the obvious. He is the Chief Defense Force General. Okay, it's Muhoozi Kainerugaba. That's his name. Right about now, I don't even care if I pronounce it correctly because I just think it's so insane what he's talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him the dumbest black man in all the Black Kingdom Award for the month of April. It goes to Uganda Military Chief Defense Force General Muhoozi. Why? The obvious. Why? It's not your war. This is what he's looking like. I don't understand. I can't compute why. I'm like, oh, why? Okay, here's some real critiques, okay? Like, do anybody know why he's committing troops to a conflict that may not directly benefit Uganda? Next, are the soldiers being put at unnecessary risk? Okay. Third, who actually gained politically and economically from this deployment? Not him. Most likely, they will be cannon fodder, meaning that they will be the first line and they will pretty much basically putting wood to the fire. Okay. The reason this really touched a nerve with me, there's been a great attempt at depopulating the black world. This would be a great time to depopulate the world of them because a lot of them, for some reason, feel like they have to join in something they ain't got nothing to do with their black tail. All they got to do is sit it out. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think maybe he want to show off his military. So he's committing what, 100,000, right? The problem is, let's just say you send that 100,000 there. None of them cats come back. The way that comeback is, I don't think they coming back because what's going to happen? They're going to put them in the front line. Yeah. How do I know that? And all the intervention, I'm coming from, I'm a Haitian. I'm Haitian. In my country, we had a lot of intervention. Guess who was the front line? It was the actual people that was the front line. It was the actual Haitians that was the front line. It wasn't the ones that come do security. They were never the front line. So anybody caught a bullet, it was those Haitians that caught a bullet. Okay. So I peep gas. Oh, y'all gonna be the front line. Y'all gonna be the one catching the bullet too. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be the back of the line. So I guess they're gonna line all of y'all up. So they got Uganda on deck. So they're gonna have another one on deck. So they can have like 4 or 5 rows with buffers. And you cats are gonna be catching all the incoming fire. They're just gonna be in the background doing technical work, which is drone work, far away, far removed from the incoming fire and missiles and stuff like that. I'm like, this is just so silly, to say the least. And another thing, is this aligned with Uganda long-term national interests? Like, what is it that they're giving them? Money? And another thing, I can see a decapitation of the military because if 100,000 go, then you're gonna leave yourself open. I can see that part. So therefore, your borders are gonna be open, and also I can see problem securing your borders with them gone. There's so many things wrong with this. Whew, you just playing into the boy. I mean, this is what we're talking about globally. Globally, we all saying the same thing. Why can't they mind their business? What is the problem here? You're jumping in something. You're jumping in something that really ain't got nothing to do with you. They just having a conversation with each other. You jump in. You 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 don't have the kind of military might they have. You really don't. Let's get real about it. You ain't got no fancy missiles over there. You know, you're gonna send them in there, probably poorly equipped. Because wherever you got your equipment, I can bet you can bet your bottom dollar it wasn't the finest of the finest that they gave you. Because they would never do that. They would never give you an edge over them. Okay, so you can bet your bottom dollar it ain't the finest of finest, but it is good enough for you to go get them young man's hurt. Oh boy. Next thing, being critical. Okay, Uganda military leadership, especially Muhoozi Kainerugaba, needs to seriously justify why Ugandan soldiers are being sent into a situation where the benefits to Uganda is unclear. No one knows. I just want to say, what's the benefit? What are they getting out of it? Money? What are they getting out of it? Because this is ridiculous. This is just really ridiculous. You know, I mean, they're risking their lives for unclear geopolitical goals. It's not a strategy, people. It's reckless, to say the least. It's very reckless, if you ask me. Politically, okay, here we go. Let's unpack this a little bit. Sending Ugandan troops into foreign conflict, for me, this raised serious questions about leadership priorities. Hey, I'm coming from a place that, hey, there is no priority. So I can spot that shit right off the back. I'm like, hey, well, what's going on here? You know, what's the problem here? That's a bad move. Because those little, we call them starving Armageddon proportion, they always doing stuff that makes no logical sense. Nothing is coherent. We're like, do y'all think for yourself? Or is it just the advisors keep going giving y'all all these messed up advice? Bad advice after bad advice, making y'all do some retarded stuff. Stuff that's like, oh, goodness. We just like, oh, you know. So, you know, Muhoozi, he should be explaining how these decisions serve Ugandan people. I'm not Uganda, but I'm gonna tell you something. Being Haitian, I love black people, because I'm an admixture. We got a little bit of every kind of blackness in us, so we're black mutts. So it does pull a string for, we're like, oh my goodness, this man about to get these poor people killed. So he should be able to explain how these decisions serve Ugandan people and not external interests. See, this is the problem I'm having. They always doing stuff that serves the external interest, never the interest of the people, man. What about the goddamn people, man? Soldiers are not bargaining chips, okay? Well, clearly for him it is. And I'm just gonna get off this, okay? I remember I was listening to some bunch of political podcasts when they were talking about World War III, and they kept on telling them they don't have enough bodies for it. When they were saying how many troops they have, and the man said, "Well, we're gonna fill it up with a couple 100,000 Africans." My heart dropped. I said, not good, not good, not good. And I was like, who in the hell would sign themselves up for this? Did they do any research and stuff? Did they read into this stuff? Because clearly, I don't know, but it seemed to be some kind of level of some time of childlike naivety, like naive nature to this. Very naive, to say the least. I don't know why. I feel like it's very naive in nature. The reason I feel it's very naive in nature, I don't understand how sending your future, which is these young men, to get hurt and something. For me personally, I mean, this is my opinion. You can take a leave it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And you, to be honest with you, you can't compete with what they got military wise. I bet your bottom dollar you ain't got the weaponry to compete. You just gonna get them slaughtered. They cannot compete. Bet your bottom. You say you could bet your bottom dollar. Do you see what Iran is serving over there on a hot plate? And Iran haven't even released the latest stuff. That's the old stuff. That stuff from 2004. They said they ain't even got to 2010. And then they also said they're going to be hitting military base if anybody come near. So you about to get Uganda strike for no reason. I mean, most likely they probably hit your little command center where you see where your little tail sitting at. I mean, goodness gracious, not only you putting them in the line of harm, you putting yourself in line. So whatever money they give you ain't gonna be worth it. You're gonna be around it. You ain't gonna be around to actually enjoy the damn money. The way this stuff is looking. I mean, it's just like if the troops are being deployed to serve agendas that don't protect or benefit Uganda, then that's a failure of leadership. Trust me, coming from a place we had unheard of nine-headed creature that was the vice of the international that want to get their powers back into the country that did that. Okay. Whew. Ah, boy, 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 boy. Do better. Y'all do better on this planet. Y'all can do better. You do better. Okay? You can do better, man. You do better with yourself over there. You should be held accountable for every life that's put at risk. I hope they hold you accountable for every damn life that's lost. I hope they do. I hope they keep your feet on the fire and they don't let go. Because this is ridiculous. This is going to have to stop on this planet. This malarkiness, like ilks like you, like types like you, we know what you are. We know exactly what we're looking at. We all know what we're looking at in the Black Kingdom. We all know what it is we're looking at. But I'm going to keep it nice and clean. I'm going to try not to go too south with my language. You know what I'm saying? But this, whew, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. I was like, who they going to get do that? But clearly, they got one. He offered 100. And I'm sure four going to follow and offer another 100. By the time we look, they are going to fill them. They're going to get to their 1 million. They already said they're going to get it from Africa. They already said that. Word on the street, everybody know that. Everybody listen to geopolitical talk. They already say that's where they're going to get it from. And then they also said y'all gonna die. So Africa, come on now. You got a robust, deep population global going on, and you just sign up for million. Oh, jeez. And then you sign up to just get, man, get together, man. Do better, do better. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. This validation crap is got to have to stop. What, you need to be validated? You can't validate your own damn self. You don't feel like you're good enough. You got to go get your people hurt to prove you're good enough. Come on now, it's 2026. Get off that crap. Please like and subscribe. I'm not feeling this bad move, man. Bad news. Bad move, man. Please like and subscribe. Bad move, man. Bad move. Bad move.